So
Yeah,
you were in
you
a
do.
real classic
It was.
lawsuit.
It's actually
Disney classic.
People study the shit now.
Classic as it gets. How did that one pan out with Disney over the years?
You know what? Fuck. I got to be real careful
You
in
can't
how I
really
say this, but I
say.
can't say how it, like what the settlement terms were.
Right.
But it was settled.
You guys, it was amicable. Although that's what they say about everything.
Yes. Yeah.
People
Well,
like-
but that's what we're only allowed to. You know,
Yeah.
if I said something, then boom, we'd be back
Yeah.
in the shit right where
It's
we were.
funny. With lawsuits, they're like,
But we're one of 3 people in the history of Buena Vista to ever walk out unscathed.
dude,
That's
Disney lawyers
insane.
are terrifying.
Yeah, they're insane. There are parts of Disney that actually
on the-
sue other parts of Disney and win.
Nobody wins at that. But I love Disney. They've got this big, happy, smiley face and fireworks in a castle, and underneath it's just lawyers.
Lawyers.
Fucking evil.
There are
ass
more lawyers at Disney than animators.
Yeah.
That is a well-known fact.
Wow. I love that. Okay. But I love this phrase. We separated amicably is what they always say. And it could mean like, yeah, I had to sacrifice, I had to throw my firstborn into a volcano. It ended amicably.
It was amicable.
We're good. We're all good. But even more interesting.
Many eggs were broken.
Yeah. Yeah. Giant
omelet
brown
big.
organic eggs.
Yeah, but the omelet is tasty.
Even more interesting to me personally than that one is the lawsuit over Meowingtons.com.
Oh, also amicably concluded.
Amicably. Oh, is it concluded?
Amicably
Amicably.
concluded.
Okay. And very, very amicably. Lots of everyone's feeling great about that one. Yeah, I see. Lots of laughter. Lols. Okay.
Lols were had.
And so that concludes that conversation about lawsuits.
Are you?
I mean,
are
if
you still involved?
If you ever want to gauge a company's like intent and resources to do it, just find out what they're worth, and then
Don't step to it.
just own it.
Yeah. Right. What were you saying?
Do you have any lawsuits ongoing right now that you're involved in?
Probably.
Probably.
Well, no, I don't think so. No, I honestly, I want to avoid them as much as the next guy.
Yeah.
As funny as they are, and some of them are just entertaining in the fact that,
If I was richer, I'd maybe find them funny.
I'm sure
Well,
it's still a headache, no matter what.
well, I mean, okay, no. Just think of it as a part of business. You know what I mean?
Sure,
And it's
yeah.
not a part of every business, but it is a part of many businesses
Yes,
where
yes.
where conflict arises and they're resolved in a
Yeah.
certain way. And you have to be very conscious of how these things work and how to, mitigate things and get through that process so that
Right.
when shit really fucking hits the fan, you're better prepared for that. You know what you can and cannot fucking do. I mean, it's not like we have to go around fucking employing people for, 30 cents a fucking hour not to know minimum wage laws.
Right.
But scale that up to, technical rights and intellectual property rights
right.
and music law and all that stuff. Like, fuck. My lawyer tells me all the fucking time. She's like, dude, you literally write the bar like right now and you would be fine. You don't have to because you're fucking doing all these other things, but you want to be a music lawyer.
You're good to go.
You're good to go.
And that's good. You have to
And that's
be.
good.
You have to know what you're doing.
You do. Not to say that, the best advice I'd ever give a musician is be a lawyer. That's sad. You know what I mean?
No, but after being in it for as long as you have, you
it becomes a
understand.
machine. You
Yeah.
understand all the working components and things that come to impede that machine and how to fix it. It's just like being an auto mechanic. Auto mechanics aren't great auto mechanics because they just never had to fix a fucking car.
Mm-hmm.
You got to know what breaks them and how to fix them better, and so that they don't get broken again.
Right. Everybody, I hope nobody go through a lawsuit. God damn it.
No, I wouldn't wish it on anyone, and I don't proactively seek them out unless there is, something to be had. Like and there are. I've actually been in more lawsuits that weren't even fucking lawsuits that everyone seems to think there was. One being
really?
the Suicide Boys, some rap band from Atlanta, literally verbatim took a song of mine and rapped on it and then put it out. Like, didn't sell 1 million copies or whatever, and then they put it out. Now, all we did was send a C&D, which is
Right.
common, saying,
Don't use my
while
phone.
we appreciate your effort,
Yeah.
I would prefer you not to monetize my
Yeah.
work and take it off, right? And the internet freaked out. And I'm wondering now, okay, who is more stupid? Someone who takes someone else's work and raps on it and then just doesn't give me credit for it, publishes it, or the people that think that that's normal.
That's fine.
That's fine. Everyone's like, why did you sue them?
Well, yeah.
we
could-
didn't sue
yeah.
them.
You
it's
did.
not worth.
And you
Right.
could
The
have
paper-
fucked their whole life up if you wanted to. and
No,
sue them.
no. Well, yeah,
You could
yeah,
have.
yeah. Sure, if I was
You didn't.
so bored, I mean, I'd have to be
Right.
incredibly bored.
Yeah.
But it's just like literally a one-page letter that says,
Please stop.
"Please stop."
Yeah.
And then that's it. And it's if they ignore that and they go, "No, fuck you," and then they sell it on iTunes, then it's like, okay, shit just got real.
Yeah.
And then it gets crazy. But it never gets to that point. Cruella recently put a picture of me up with a bunch of fucking satanic imagery, and they got a hard on for me too. I don't know, but and then because it's my photograph of not a photograph of me, but one that I actually own the image rights to.
Right.
We said,
This is
take
my
that
image.
down.
Yeah.
That's my image. You can't just do that. Your bottom feeding lawyer should know basic copyright law. And then they were forced to take it down. And then all of a sudden it's Deadmau5 sues Corella.
He's the bag. Yeah.
Well, I didn't sue them. I just told them to do
Just
something. They
enforce.
didn't have to.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been ugly as fuck afterwards, but they didn't have to. It's just we suggest things and point out obvious bullshit, but we don't go looking for shit. I don't go taking down videos of people uploading my music on the YouTube channel, which is kind of like an AIDS fest right now of everybody just doing that. But hey, that's how the culture is. I accept, like I'm not,
Right.
that's just, I don't know, it's so weird.